Our Words for All project, I was just talking to Meredith earlier, like any good project, adapts and morphs and develops over time and is responsive to the needs of our pupils and our school. And that's necessary, that intelligent adaptation. But also, it means that it can be harder. It can be harder to implement. It can be harder that we're not, looking at the school in the project or down the road and they're doing it differently. So we can't compare ourselves. But hopefully this bigger picture of the challenges will have touchstones on whatever work you're doing as part of this project, and or just broadly, this crucial literacy work that makes the curriculum accessible for all of our pupils, particularly those who struggle with disadvantage and SEND and other particular specific needs. So that's our title. It's broad, but we get more specific over time. What I'd like us to think about is, in the context of this session and Words for All and the moral purpose of our focus about language, about literacy, about this richness of being able to access school and flourish in school, have in mind a pupil, have in mind a student. It might be a past student actually, but if you can, have in mind a present pupil where you think reading, writing, high quality talk, literacy is really essential. I just want to give you just 30 seconds just to try and formulate and have a thought and that child in mind. And then as we keep on walking through the session, be thinking, what's the relevance for James? What's the relevance for Adil? What's the relevance for Freya? And how would this look in the classroom and what support would they need? So I'll just stop talking and give you a moment reflection. Okay. Now, we might have that child in mind, and inevitably we might be thinking about larger groups of pupils, year groups, phases, specific individuals too. But I think the more we root this in those individuals and their needs and diagnostic assessments, etc., then the more likely we are to make some choices, make some practice choices that make a difference.